how best can we make sure that we teach our mother tongue in schools? Is there something that can be done to make sure that mother tongue is being taught in school, and also not weaponizing it, using tribe as an element where it now is used as a divisive device?
Yeah, thank you for that. First of all, we are currently formulating a language policy. Language is under the State Department of Culture, the Arts and Heritage. And we also have the Swahili Day that we got last year, recognized by the UN. And as a country, we are very happy for that. And indeed, we have different languages, different cultures, but what we're trying to do using our language policy is inculcate our different languages starting from the elementary school, and so that our kids can understand and learn their own mother tongue without them thinking it's shady or backward. I remember back in the day, we used to be given the disc if you speak in Swahili in school, and it was like, oh my god, it's such a bad thing, and English was cool. Exactly. I used to get that a lot. So right now I think we should do that so that our kids can learn their mother tongue, because at home all these .com parents, we talk English, we talk Swahili in our houses, but what about our mother tongue? So it's being eroded. So what we're doing is to protect our indigenous languages and also encourage indigenous languages in schools, so that we protect and preserve our languages as a country.
I know that arts is now also in the gender ministry. How do we make sure that we're preserving so many things that have come over time, our music in general, and all forms of art? Like you talked about digitization earlier, but how do we make sure that 10, 20, 30, 40 years from now, people have a record of what it is that music sounded like in 2000, in 1990, in 1970, and all of that?
Thank you for that, Mariam. That's a very good question. There's this, the Museum of Black History in Washington, D.C. I was there and I was fascinated because they're preserving their cultures of all the rappers, the musicians, PDD, whatever, the old school guys. And right now, as Kenya, we have the likes of Swahili Nation back in the day. I don't know if you guys found them, but there's
we look like we are not getting it, but we are getting it.
There are artists like Kenya Nonini, Nameless, and Isa, who we grew up with, and how the cassette looked like, the tape. If you give your kid right now, I don't know if you have kids, but if you give young kids, they have no clue what a CD is. How does a disc look like? What is this? So
they've never used a biro to wind the tape.
Rewind it and
because back in the day, say play it again. You have to put that pen and take it back. Literally,
So you see, what we want is now that arts is under the Ministry of Gender, Culture, Arts and Heritage to preserve our different music. You see, with time they'll be eroded, they'll be forgotten. What music sounded like in the 80s, the Kenyan, the local music, the bango, the tarab in the coast, Kina Swahili Nation, the raps that used to come in the estates. You'd compete on who's the best rapper, such things. So that we preserve that, we want to have a system in place where we digitize that, we document that, so that 100 years from now, our grandkids will appreciate the fun that we had with different diverse cultures and music that we had as a country.
And it's not only music, there's theater, there's film, and stuff like that. I know that we have a proper plan for that. What would be your parting shot as we finish?
Well, I would love to invite every Kenyan to Bomas of Kenya tomorrow. Tomorrow is the first Utamaduni Day as a country, and we're very excited. Come dressed in your cultural attire, please. And come with your kids. There's going to be food, there's going to be dances, and it's going to be very exciting. So I would love for everybody, every Kenyan, to come and join us tomorrow.
Mariam, umesikia wamesema we go with our kids.
With our
Sasa
kids.
tutafanya aje kesho?
No, tunatafuta
na watoto wa neighbor.
Exactly, I was about to say that.
Yeah,
you just look for a friend's